Winners aren't born. They're forged in the fires of discipline, determination, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. Today, we're going to dive deep into what it truly means to act like a winner and work like a beast. This isn't just about success. It's about transforming your very essence into something extraordinary. Let's start with a fundamental truth. Success leaves clues. When you look at the most accomplished individuals in any field, you'll notice patterns. These aren't coincidences. They're blueprints for greatness. And today, we're going to decode those blueprints and lay out a roadmap for your own journey to exceptional achievement. First, let's talk about mindset. Winners think differently. They don't just hope for success, they expect it. They understand that success isn't a destination. It's a way of life. It's not about reaching a single goal. It's about constantly raising the bar and pushing beyond what others believe is possible. Consider this: every morning when you wake up, you have a choice. You can choose to be ordinary, to blend in with the crowd, to accept mediocrity, or you can choose to be extraordinary, to stand out, to demand excellence from yourself in everything you do. Which choice are you making? Winners make that choice for excellence every single day. They understand that greatness isn't achieved in grand, sweeping gestures. It's built in the small, consistent actions taken day after day, week after week, year after year. It's in the early mornings when you choose to hit the gym instead of hitting the snooze button. It's in the late nights when you're refining your craft while others are winding down. It's in the moments of doubt when you push through instead of giving up. But here's the key. Acting like a winner isn't about putting on a show for others. It's about holding yourself to a higher standard, even when no one's watching. It's about integrity, doing the right thing, the hard thing, the necessary thing, even when it's inconvenient or uncomfortable. Now, let's talk about working like a beast. This isn't about burning yourself out or sacrificing your health. It's about bringing an unmatched intensity and focus to your work. It's about approaching your craft with the ferocity of a lion hunting its prey. Working like a beast means understanding the value of time. Winners know that time is the most precious resource we have. They don't waste it on trivial pursuits or mindless entertainment. They invest it wisely, always looking for ways to maximize their productivity and impact. Think about this. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. What separates the extraordinary from the ordinary is how they use those hours. Are you using your time to move closer to your goals? Or are you letting it slip away on activities that don't serve your higher purpose? Working like a beast also means embracing discomfort. Growth happens outside of your comfort zone. If you're not feeling challenged, if you're not stretching yourself beyond your current capabilities, you're not growing. And if you're not growing, you're falling behind. Consider the analogy of weightlifting. To build muscle, you have to push yourself to the point of discomfort. You have to lift weights that challenge you, that make your muscles burn and strain. It's in that struggle, in that discomfort, that growth occurs. The same principle applies to every area of life. Embrace the struggle. Seek out challenges. Push yourself beyond what you think you're capable of. But here's a crucial point. Working like a beast doesn't mean neglecting balance. True winners understand the importance of recharging, of taking care of their physical and mental health. They know that sustained excellence requires sustainable practice. It's not about working yourself to exhaustion. It's about working with purpose, intensity, and focus. Now, let's talk about the power of continuous learning. Winners are perpetual students. They understand that in our rapidly changing world, standing still is the same as moving backward. They're constantly seeking new knowledge, new skills, new perspectives. Think about your own learning habits. Are you actively seeking out new information? Are you challenging your assumptions? Are you exposing yourself to ideas and perspectives that are different from your own? Winners don't just learn within their field. They draw inspiration and insights from a wide range of sources. Consider this. Every book you read, every conversation you have, every experience you undergo is an opportunity to learn and grow. Winners maximize these opportunities. They're curious. They ask questions. They reflect on their experiences. and extract lessons from them. But knowledge alone isn't enough. Winners take action. They apply what they learn. They experiment. They're not afraid to fail because they understand that failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone to success. Every failure, every setback, every obstacle is an opportunity to learn, to adjust, to improve. Let's talk about the power of association. Winners surround themselves with other high achievers. They understand that you become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So take a hard look at your circle. Are the people around you pushing you to be better? Are they challenging your assumptions? If you want to act like a winner and work like a beast, you need to be in an environment that nurtures those qualities. Seek out mentors, join mastermind groups, attend conferences and workshops where you can connect with other driven individuals. The right associations can accelerate your growth exponentially. Now let's address a common misconception. Some people think that to be successful, you have to be ruthless, that you have to step on others to get ahead. Nothing could be further from the truth. True winners understand the power of contribution. They know that the more value they create for others, the more success they'll achieve for themselves. Think about the most successful people in any field. They've achieved their status not by taking, but by giving, by solving problems, by meeting needs, by adding value. So ask yourself, how can you contribute more? How can you serve others at a higher level? How can you make a bigger impact? This mindset of contribution also helps you push through the inevitable challenges and setbacks you'll face on your journey. When your focus is on serving others, on making a difference, you'll find the strength to persevere even when things get tough. Let's talk about the importance of goals. Winners are crystal clear about what they want to achieve. They set specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals. But here's the key. They don't just set goals. They create systems and habits that move them toward those goals every single day. Think about your own goals. Are they clear and specific? Do you have a plan to achieve them? More importantly, do you have daily habits that are aligned with those goals? Winners understand that success is not about making the right choice once, but about making the right choices consistently, day after day. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. These fears hold so many people back from achieving their potential. But winners have a different relationship with fear. They understand that fear is not a stop sign. It's a signpost. It points to where you need to grow. Consider this. Every time you feel fear, you have 2 choices. You can let it paralyze you, or you can use it as fuel. Winners choose the latter. They lean into their fears. They understand that on the other side of fear is growth, is opportunity, is success. Let's talk about resilience. The road to success is never smooth. You will face setbacks. You will encounter obstacles. You will have moments of doubt and discouragement. What separates winners from the rest is their ability to bounce back, to persevere, to keep moving forward no matter what. Resilience isn't about never getting knocked down. It's about always getting back up. It's about maintaining your commitment to your goals even when the path becomes difficult. It's about having the mental toughness to push through challenges and emerge stronger on the other side. Think about the last time you faced a major setback. How did you respond? Did you let it defeat you, or did you use it as motivation to work even harder? Winners understand that setbacks are not permanent. They're temporary obstacles on the path to success. Now let's discuss the power of focus. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. It's easy to get pulled in 1,000 different directions, but winners have the ability to concentrate their efforts on what truly matters. They understand that success is not about doing 1,000 things reasonably well. It's about doing a few things exceptionally well. Consider this. What are the key activities in your field that truly move the needle? What are the high leverage tasks that create the most value? Winners identify these activities and focus on them relentlessly. They eliminate or delegate everything else. This level of focus requires discipline. It means saying no to good opportunities so you can say yes to great ones. It means being willing to disappoint some people in the short term so you can serve many more in the long term. It means making tough choices and sticking to them. Let's talk about the importance of self-belief. Winners have an unwavering faith in their abilities and their vision. This doesn't mean they're arrogant or overconfident. It means they have a deep, unshakable belief in their capacity to learn, to grow, to overcome challenges, and to achieve their goals. This self-belief is crucial because the journey to success is often lonely. There will be times when no one else believes in you, when the doubters and the naysayers seem to be everywhere. In those moments, your self-belief will be the flame that keeps you going. But here's the thing, self-belief isn't something you're born with. It's something you cultivate. It's built through small wins, through keeping promises to yourself, through proving to yourself time and time again that you're capable of more than you thought possible. Now, let's address the importance of adaptability. The world is changing at an unprecedented rate. What worked yesterday might not work tomorrow. Winners understand this. They're not wedded to a single approach or strategy. They're willing to adapt, to pivot, to reinvent themselves as many times as necessary. Think about some of the most successful companies. They didn't achieve their status by sticking rigidly to a single product or service. They evolved, they innovated, they stayed ahead of the curve. The same principle applies to individuals, to act like a winner and work like a beast. You need to be willing to evolve, to learn new skills, to embrace new technologies and methodologies. Let's talk about the power of visualization. Winners don't just set goals. They vividly imagine themselves achieving those goals. They engage all their senses in creating a detailed mental picture of their success. This isn't just positive thinking. It's mental rehearsal. It's programming your subconscious mind for success. Consider this before you can achieve something in the physical world. You must first achieve it in your mind. By regularly visualizing your success, you're creating neural pathways that make that success more likely. You're aligning your subconscious mind with your conscious goals. Now let's discuss the importance of taking massive action. Winners understand that thought without action is merely daydreaming. They don't just plan, they execute. They don't wait for perfect conditions. They create their own opportunities. Think about your own goals. What actions are you taking today to move closer to them? Are you waiting for the right time? Or are you making the time right through your actions? Winners understand that the perfect moment never arrives. They start where they are, with what they have, and they take massive action. Let's talk about the power of persistence. Success rarely comes overnight. It's the result of consistent effort over time. Winners understand this. They're not looking for quick fixes or overnight success. They're willing to put in the work, day after day, week after week, year after year. Consider the bamboo tree. For the first 4 years after it's planted, you see no visible signs of growth. But in the 5th year, it suddenly shoots up, growing up to 90 feet in just 6 weeks. Those first 4 years weren't wasted. The tree was developing a complex root system that would support its rapid growth. Success often works the same way. You might not see immediate results, but if you persist, if you keep putting in the work, you'll eventually experience exponential growth. Now, let's address the importance of accountability. Winners hold themselves accountable for their actions and their results. They don't make excuses. They don't blame others or circumstances. They take full responsibility for their lives and their outcome. Think about your own life. Are there areas where you're making excuses? Where you're blaming external factors for your lack of progress? Winners understand that while they can't control everything that happens to them, they can always control their response. They take ownership of their lives and their results. Let's talk about the power of gratitude. It might seem counterintuitive, but winners cultivate a deep sense of gratitude, even as they strive for more. They understand that gratitude and ambition are not mutually exclusive. In fact, gratitude can fuel ambition by putting you in a positive, empowered state of mind. Consider this. When you're grateful for what you have, you put yourself in a state of abundance rather than scarcity. This abundance mindset allows you to think bigger, to take more risks, to see more opportunities. It gives you the emotional fuel to keep pushing forward even when things get tough. Now let's discuss the importance of integrity. Winners understand that true success is not just about achieving goals. It's about becoming a person of character. They know that their word is their bond, that their actions speak louder than their words, that how they do anything is how they do everything. Think about your own life. Are you keeping the promises you make to yourself and others? Are your actions aligned with your values? Winners understand that integrity is not just a moral issue, it's a practical one. When you act with integrity, you build trust. You create a solid foundation for lasting success. Let's talk about the power of enthusiasm. Winners bring energy and passion to everything they do. They understand that enthusiasm is contagious, that it inspires others, that it can turn mundane tasks into exciting challenges. Consider this. Have you ever been around someone who was truly passionate about what they were doing? Their energy was probably infectious. You likely felt more motivated and inspired just by being in their presence. That's the power of enthusiasm. It not only fuels your own efforts, but also inspires and energizes those around you. Now, let's address the importance of balance. While we've talked about working like a beast, it's crucial to understand that sustainable success requires balance. Winners understand the importance of taking care of their physical health, their mental well-being, their relationships, and their spiritual life. Think about your own life. Are you neglecting important areas in pursuit of your goals? Remember, success that comes at the cost of your health or your relationships is not true success. Winners understand that true success is holistic. It encompasses all areas of life. Let's talk about the power of decisiveness. Winners don't waffle or procrastinate. They gather the necessary information, weigh their options, and then make a decision. They understand that in many cases, making a decision, even if it's not perfect, is better than making no decision at all. Consider this, maybe every moment you spend in indecision is a moment you're not taking action toward your goals. Winners understand this. They're willing to make decisions, to take calculated risks, to learn from the outcomes, and to adjust their course as necessary. Now let's discuss the importance of celebrating small wins. While winners are always pushing for more, they also understand the power of acknowledging and celebrating their progress along the way. They know that these celebrations provide motivation and momentum to keep pushing forward. Think about your own journey. Are you taking the time to acknowledge your progress? Are you celebrating your small wins? Remember, every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. Celebrating these wins builds confidence and motivation, fueling you for the challenges ahead. Let's talk about the power of reflection. Winners don't just charge blindly forward. They take time to reflect on their experiences, to extract lessons, to refine their approach. They understand that experience isn't the best teacher. Evaluated experience is. At the end of each day, week, or month, do you take time to reflect on what worked, what didn't, and what you can improve? This kind of regular reflection allows you to continually refine your approach, to learn from your mistakes, and to capitalize on your successes. Now, let's address the importance of patience. While winners work with urgency and intensity, they also understand that some things take time. They know that there are no overnight successes, that mastery in any field requires years of dedicated practice and refinement. Think about your own goals. Are you giving yourself enough time to achieve them? Are you willing to put in the years of work necessary to reach true mastery? Winners understand that while they should work with urgency, they also need to have patience with the process. Let's talk about the power of creativity. Winners aren't afraid to think outside the box, to challenge conventional wisdom, to come up with innovative solutions to problems. They understand that in today's rapidly changing world, creativity is not just an asset, it's a necessity. Consider are you approaching your challenges with creativity? Are you willing to question assumptions and try new approaches? Winners understand that often the biggest breakthroughs come from thinking differently, from challenging the status quo. Now, let's discuss the importance of continuous improvement. Winners are never satisfied with the status quo. even when they're at the top of their game. They're always looking for ways to get better, to refine their skills, to expand their knowledge. Think about your own approach. Are you actively seeking ways to improve, or have you become complacent? Remember, in today's world, if you're not getting better, you're falling behind. Winners embrace this reality. They make continuous improvement a way of life. Let's talk about the power of purpose. Winners are driven by something bigger than themselves. They have a clear sense of purpose that guides their actions and decisions. This purpose gives meaning to their work and provides motivation during tough times. Consider this. What's your why? What's the bigger purpose that drives you? Winners understand that when your work is aligned with a greater purpose, it becomes more than just a job or a means to an end. It becomes a calling, a mission, something that gives your life meaning and direction. Now let's talk about the power of authenticity. In a world where it's easy to get caught up in comparisons and trying to emulate others, winners understand the importance of being true to themselves. They know that their unique perspectives, experiences, and strengths are what set them apart. Think about your own journey. Are you trying to be a carbon copy of someone else's success, or are you forging your own path? Remember, there's no one quite like you. Your unique combination of skills, experiences, and perspective is your super. Winners leverage this authenticity to stand out and make their mark. Let's discuss the importance of emotional intelligence. Winners understand that success isn't just about IQ. It's also about EQ. They know how to manage their own emotions and read and respond to the emotions of others. This emotional intelligence allows them to build stronger relationships, navigate conflicts more effectively, and lead with empathy and understanding. Consider this. How well do you understand and manage your own emotions? How adept are you at reading and responding to the emotions of others? Winners recognize that improving their emotional intelligence is just as important as honing their technical skills or expanding their knowledge base. Now let's talk about the power of networking. Winners understand that no one achieves great success alone. They actively build and nurture a network of relationships. They understand that every person they meet is a potential ally, mentor, or collaborator. Think about your own network. Are you actively cultivating relationships? Are you looking for ways to add value to others? Winners approach networking not with what's in it for me mindset, but with a how can I help attitude. They know that by genuinely seeking to help others, they create a network of goodwill that can open doors and create opportunities. Let's address the importance of financial literacy. Winners understand that money is a tool, and like any tool, it's important to know how to use it effectively. They educate themselves about personal finance, investing, and wealth-building strategies. They make informed decisions about their money and use it as a means to achieve their goals and create the lifestyle they desire. Consider this. How well do you understand financial concepts? Are you making informed decisions about your money? Winners recognize that financial literacy is a crucial skill in today's world. They take the time to educate themselves and seek advice from experts when needed. Now let's discuss the power of habits. Winners understand that success is not about making the right choices once in a while. It's about consistently making the right choices day after day. They know that their habits shape their destiny, so they deliberately cultivate habits that align with their goals and values. Think about your own habits. Are they moving you closer to your goals or further away? Winners take a hard look at their daily routines and make conscious choices about how they spend their time and energy. They understand that small, consistent actions repeated over time lead to massive results. Let's talk about the importance of self-care. While we've emphasized the importance of hard work and persistence, winners also understand the crucial role of self-care. They know that to perform at their best, they need to take care of their physical and mental health. They prioritize adequate sleep, regular exercise, healthy eating, and activities that recharge them mentally and emotionally. Consider this. How well are you taking care of yourself? Are you giving yourself the rest and rejuvenation you need to perform at your best? Winners understand that self-care isn't selfish. It's essential. They know that by taking care of themselves, they're better equipped to take care of their responsibilities and pursue their goals with vigor. Now, let's address the importance of resilience in the face of criticism. As you strive for success and push boundaries, you'll inevitably face criticism. Winners understand that criticism is often a sign that they're making an impact, that they're challenging the status quo. They don't let criticism derail them. Instead, they use it as feedback to improve. Think about how you handle criticism. Do you let it discourage you, or do you use it as fuel to improve? Winners develop a thick skin. They learn to separate constructive criticism from noise, to extract valuable insights without letting negative comments shake their self-belief. Let's discuss the power of mentorship. Winners understand the value of learning from those who have already achieved what they aspire to. They actively seek out mentors who can guide them, challenge them, and share their wisdom. At the same time, as they progress in their journey, they also become mentors to others, understanding that teaching is one of the most powerful ways to reinforce their own learning. Consider you have mentors in your life? Are you actively seeking guidance from those who are further along in their journey? And as you progress, are you looking for opportunities to mentor others? Winners understand that mentorship is a two-way street, benefiting both the mentor and the mentee. Now, let's talk about the importance of embracing change. In today's rapidly evolving world, the ability to adapt to change is crucial. Winners don't fear change. They embrace it. They see change as an opportunity to learn, grow, and gain a competitive edge. They're constantly scanning the horizon, anticipating changes in their industry or field, and positioning themselves to take advantage of new opportunities. To think about your own attitude towards change. Do you resist it or do you welcome it? Winners understand that the only constant in life is change. They develop the flexibility and adaptability to thrive in changing circumstances. Let's address the power of storytelling. Winners understand that facts tell, but stories sell. They know how to craft compelling narratives around their vision, their products, their services. They use storytelling to inspire, to persuade, to connect with others on an emotional level. Consider this. How effective are you at telling your story? Can you articulate your journey, your vision, your value proposition in a way that resonates with others? Winners hone their storytelling skills, recognizing that it's the powerful tool for leadership, sales, and building connections. Now let's discuss the importance of cultural intelligence. In our increasingly globalized world, winners understand the importance of being able to work effectively across cultures. They take the time to learn about different cultural norms, communication styles, and business practices. They approach cross-cultural interactions with respect, curiosity, and flexibility. Think about your own cultural intelligence. How comfortable are you working with people from different cultural backgrounds? Winners recognize that cultural intelligence is a crucial skill in today's interconnected world. They actively seek opportunities to expand their cultural understanding and experience it. Let's talk about the power of focus in a world of distractions. With the constant barrage of notifications, emails, and information, the ability to focus deeply on important tasks is becoming increasingly rare and valuable. Winners cultivate this ability. They create environments and routines that allow for deep, focused work. They understand that the ability to concentrate deeply is a competitive advantage in today's distracted world. Consider this. How well can you focus on important tasks without getting distracted? Do you have strategies in place to protect your time and attention? Winners recognize the importance of deep focus and take proactive steps to cultivate this ability. Now, let's address the importance of ethical leadership. As you achieve success and gain influence, your actions and decisions will have a greater impact on others. Winners understand the responsibility that comes with success. They lead with integrity, make ethical decisions, and use their influence to create positive change. Think about your own leadership style. Are you leading in a way that aligns with your values? Are you considering the broader impact of your decisions? Winners recognize that true success isn't just about personal gain. It's about making a positive impact on the world around them. Let's discuss the power of continuous reinvention. Winners understand that what got them here won't necessarily get them there. They're not afraid to reinvent themselves, to learn new skills, to enter new markets. They understand that in today's rapidly changing world, the ability to reinvent oneself is crucial for long-term success. Consider this need. How willing are you to step out of your comfort zone and reinvent yourself? Are you actively looking for ways to expand your skills and experiences? Winners embrace the idea of continuous reinvention, seeing it as an exciting opportunity for growth rather than a daunting challenge. Now let's talk about the importance of work-life integration. While the concept of work-life balance suggests a separation between work and personal life, winners often strive for work-life integration. They find ways to align their work with their personal values and interests, creating a life where work and personal fulfillment are intertwined rather than at odds. Think about your own approach to work and life. Are you constantly feeling torn between work and personal commitments? Or have you found ways to integrate the two? Winners understand that true success encompasses all areas of life. They strive to create a lifestyle where their work supports their personal goals and vice versa. Let's address the power of curiosity. Winners maintain a childlike sense of wonder about the world. They're constantly asking questions, exploring new ideas, and seeking to understand how things work. This curiosity drives them to learn, to innovate, to seek connections that others might miss. Consider this. How curious are you about the world around you? Do you actively seek out new information and experiences? Winners cultivate their curiosity, recognizing that it's a powerful driver of creativity, innovation, and personal growth. Now, let's discuss the importance of legacy thinking. Winners don't just think about short-term gains. They consider the long-term impact of their actions. They think about the legacy they want to leave, how they want to be remembered, what mark they want to make on the world. Think about your own legacy. What do you want to be remembered for? How do you want to impact the world? Winners understand that true success is not just about what you achieve, but about the positive impact you have on others in the world around you. In conclusion, acting like a winner and working like a beast is about more than just achieving goals or accumulating wealth. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, about constantly growing and evolving, about making a positive impact on the world around you. It's about facing challenges head-on, learning from failures, celebrating successes, and remember, success is not a destination, it's a journey. It's about who you become in the process of pursuing your goals. It's about the habits you develop, the mindset you cultivate, the impact you make. So embrace the journey, embrace the challenges, embrace the growth. You have within you everything you need to act like a winner and work like a beast. The potential for greatness lies within you. It's up to you to unlock it, to nurture it, to bring it to life. So go forth with confidence, with determination, with purpose. The world is waiting for your unique contribution. Make it count.